guys, Derek Johnson here. It is a scorcher in our office. I'm not even wearing a shirt. That's how casual it is. And it's not even Friday. It's Wednesday. Anyway, I had a great idea. I was talking to an entrepreneur and a great video post. I'm getting a lot of people talking about starting companies right now. The market's kind of taking an upturn. People are maybe kind of thinking about entrepreneurship a little more. But what I hear a lot is, hey Derek, I'm thinking about starting a company, but revenue, we can put off for 6 to 8 months. Or, I'm going to do an advertising model. If your company, and this is just my advice, but this is what we ran through with Tatango, if your company is not making money with every new person that visits your website or every new customer that comes to your website, they're not entering their credit card in, or they're not putting a value to your website in terms of a monetary value, do not start that company, especially if you're a college entrepreneur, because you don't have that backing, you don't have that experience that a lot of people out there do maybe that are raising capital. So, my advice, if you're starting an internet company like Tatango, we should have done this from day one. We are an advertising-based model. What you should have done is if there is value to your service that you're offering, you're doing a podcast, if it's a great podcast, start charging for it. If it's a great blog, maybe start charging for it. If it's a great service like Tatango, start charging for it from day one. Maybe give them a 30-day trial. But after then, if you think it's value, think of a web business as a regular business. You're not going to let people come into your business and take shirts off the rack and be like, well, I'm going to put advertising up in the store. That's not how business works. Maybe as the market takes an upswing, people's purses will open up and VCs and investors will give away more money and invest more money. But right now, investors are holding their money, and trust me, you do not have the experience, and most likely you don't have the traction to open up big sums of capital where you can say, hey Derek, 6 months down the road, I'm going to start thinking about bringing in revenue. So again, if you're thinking about an internet company right now, focus on revenue. Revenue is huge. It'll pay your bills. You won't be stressed out. You won't need to give a lot of money away for raising capital. If you're going to raise capital, make sure you realize that the only capital most likely you're going to raise is from friends and family. So if you look at your financials and you say, look, I can only raise $15,000 from friends and family, be very sure that by the time you get to break even, you will not have spent all that $15,000, because that's called bankruptcy. That's called not being able to turn on the lights, not being able to pay your employees, and you never want that. Anyway, I'm Derek Johnson. That's my tip for the day. Have a great day. I'm going to try to stay a little cool. Talk to you guys later.